So, if I tell you I make money online through web design and digital marketing, I'm sure you will know that I'm not going to tell lies or I'm not telling you lies. In 2023, one of the best ways to make money online is to know soft skills. I mean, highly paid soft skills. You know what my friends have been able to do graphic design, some do book writing, some do some other very important things, even digital marketing. But some other people also do web design. Now, the question is, how can you start web design without coding as a beginner? In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a blog and how to do web design without coding. So if you want to learn that, make sure you watch this video to the very end. Don't even download this video to your phone. It matters to me that you actually watch this video right on YouTube. So please ensure you watch the video and share with your friends. See the link below to get more information about web design with me. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Web Development Class Part 2. In today's class, I'm going to be taking you through a review of what we have done before about web design, what is web design, and how do you do hosting of a website, and how do you start doing web design with a CMS, that is a content management system like WordPress. So today I'll show you some of the websites I have built, and particularly if you watch this video to the very end, I'm going to show you how to build a blog, that is a website that is a blog that you can use to post your content and then manage your content, and then you will be able to gain traffic with those content, and that would help you to be able to make money online by blogging. And then I'm going to show you a little way of how to do backlinks and then how you can boost that website using SEO. So if you're ready, let's go. Before I show you, can you just click the like button here so that you can also enjoy more videos that are coming from me. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly ensure that you subscribe to this channel. You'll be glad that you have subscribed, because when I post other videos, you'll be notified. That is when you click the notification button. It's simple. Just click the subscribe button and there we go. So let's go to the class now. So this is the easy way to start web design as a beginner without coding. And as I said earlier on, this is the second series of my web design classes. So let's go to the class right now and see what we have in the class. This class is one of the classes that I have mentioned earlier on in my previous YouTube video that can help you to earn between 100 to 200,000 naira every month or every week if you are a pro in what you do. So once again, I'm Farovi Samuel and this is my YouTube channel. So if you're learning this today or any other time, please ensure that you click the subscribe button of this video so that you can learn other things from me. So what is web design? What is a website? Now, a website is a collection of web pages. I'm sure you've visited a website before, or right now you're actually watching this video on your PC and not on a YouTube application. It means you are actually visiting a website called youtube.com. That website has several pages. It is called web pages. Now, websites are written in several languages. Now, but for a website to be up, for you to be able to see a website, it means it must have what we call HTML. HTML means hypertext markup language. That is the language that the browser you have used to visit the website understand. Those browsers are able to understand the hypertext markup language, and then they will be able to interpret to you everything that has been coded there, and you can see the website in form of a graphic, in form of images, in form of text. So what do we call website design? Website design are a set of processes. I'm going to show you the 7 basic steps that website design is. They are a set of processes that we use. Now, you as a learner, as a beginner, as someone who is a pro, and you are doing this course as a revision course, you're learning the basics of building a website. Now, I always make web design so simple by breaking it down and explaining that it is as though you are building a house. And when you're building a house, there are some important things you need. You can't build a house in the sky, in the roof, or any other way. You have to build it on a space. So you have to actually name your house. The house was bought by somebody, so you need to buy a domain name, you need to host the website, and you need to have a database. You bring in blocks there, you bring in books there, you bring in roofing sheets, you bring in wood, you bring in so many things. Now you need some tools that will help you to be able to build. You cannot build a house without something that will add all the bricks together. That means you need to have a cement or some other things that can add and bring those building blocks together. So we have tools that we use in web design. Those tools are commonly HTML. HTML, as I said earlier on, means hypertext markup language. This is about the most simple um, tool we use in web design. And just like you could see on my screen here, I'm just showing you a short HTML code that you could see. So don't be afraid. This course is not about coding. I'm not going to take you this course about coding right now. We're going to use a CMS, a content management software, popularly known as WordPress, to build this website that we're going to learn. If you stay to the end of this video, we are going to see how you and I can actually build a small blog. I'm going to show you a blog and then you're going to see what it means. So what do we mean by CMS? What do we mean by plugins? And then the website will actually have a security. If you are using the website online and using it for something, then you would need a website security called SSL for that website. So you must do that. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself again, and then you're going to know. Because you need to know who is teaching you and you need to know some other things. So, right now, as I said earlier on, I am Farumbi Samuel and a marketer. I'm a digital marketer and a web developer. I'm also a digital business coach and an human resource expert. I've recruited for so many companies online. I'm an affiliate marketer. I am an affiliate marketer for Amazon, GetResponse, Namecheap, Jumia. I'm a researcher. I'm the founder and CEO of Good News Info Technologies. If you go to our website, goodnewsinfotech.com, goodnewsinfotech.com, you would see our profile there and what we do. This is goodnewsinfotech.com. That is our website. So please, as you go now, while you're watching this video, because I'm going to be providing you a guide, you need to go to goodnewsinfotech.com. When you land on that website, you're going to see a pop-up that will take you to my YouTube channel, and then you'll be able to see all other videos that I have there that can guide you in web design, digital marketing, and how to make money online. I also share some tech tips that would be there. I have a philosophy in life. One of my philosophies is that so I believe that honorable people do honorable things honorably. So if you are on this website, you are on this YouTube channel, you're looking for something that's going to scam other people, you are in the wrong place. I'm not going to tell you about how to scam other people. I'm not going to teach you something that is not right done, because I'm a servant of God and I believe solely that you should work with your hand. Now you can check me out on Twitter at FarumBS and on Instagram at Farumi Samuel. You will be able to see my profile, what I've done in the past over there. This is me talking to a group of high profile business owners in a particular state in Nigeria, talking about how to make massive sales online and then how to actually boost a business brand for business owners. This is a group of business owners, high profile business owners, and they will tell them how to make their business grow with digital marketing. This is me again organizing a summit for graduates and entrepreneurs on what next. Do they get job, business, or both after graduation? So you'll see this is me again. I'm showing you proofs. This is me again bringing up a challenge as far back as 2021. I did a whole month challenge, 1st to 31st of March 2021, on how to do it yourself. That is how you can actually boost a business visibility online. So I can always tell you everything I'm going to tell you today with 100% confidence. This is me again telling you about digital marketing and how to actually make a business grow online, talk of search engine optimization, talk of affiliate marketing, anything. So if you have a business that is not growing, if you have a business that is not growing, just come to my DM. If you click the description of this YouTube video you're watching, you're going to see it over there. Now, I'm actually here talking about Google Ads Accelerator and Ads Manager. I'm also a ad copywriter. If you want to run an ad on Facebook, you want to boost a business, a legitimate business. If you are doing a shady business, don't come for me. I'm not going to even accept you because I'm going to do your business avatar before I actually take you. I also do personal coaches for people that want to learn based on my research feed and as well as on digital marketing or web design. So if you want to learn more about web design, or you have somebody, a child or someone you know, to learn about digital marketing, about web design, then click on the description button of this YouTube video. You're going to see how to contact me, and then we're going to go. So let's come back to class again, and then let's continue to learn web design. So as I said earlier on, that a website is a collection of web pages. Now you're going to see a website. I'm going to show you a few websites right now, and then you're going to know how those websites look like. I'm going to show you the properties of those websites, and you're going to see them. When I log into my database to my server, I'm going to show you some of this website. But let me just show you the front end of this website. This is Multi Content Chamber. It's a business profile website. It's also a blog. It has a blog. This is myalljobs.com. This website has been existing since about 2017. It is a job blog that has offered job opportunity to millions of Nigerians and also help other businesses to promote their business. So this is Blissful Marriage with Wendy. We're going to talk about this website today. It is a fully blog website that actually talks about marriage. And then this is marksintervention.com. It's an e-commerce website and a business profile website. So you're going to learn how to classify this website right away. So what are the properties and the things you see when you view a website? Definitely you see an home page, you see about us. This is talking about health tips, and then you have shop, you have contact us page. Now, if you look at this website, also you see you can find home, about, services, blog, contact, and some of the highlights of what the website does. Look at it again. You have home, you have global news, you see the post job free, about us, contact us. Now, in the description of this video, while you're watching this video, can you just put in the comment section below, what are you learning right now? What are the three things that are common, similar in this website we talked about? What are the three things that are common and similar in this website we talked about? So when you make your comment right now, it is time for us to move forward. Now, I told you that web development is about, it's like building a house, right? So when you're building a house, you build it on a land. The land was owned by somebody before you bought it, before you purchased it. Yes. So you have to host your website on a server. I'm going to tell you what a server means, that has resources that can host your website. So the land is like the server that can host your website. Now, but you have to buy it from somebody. So you're putting it in a particular location. That means that you have to host your website. The website must be hosted, and then I'm going to tell you how you can do web hosting and then what web hosting means. Now, when you want to create a website, one of the first things you are going to do is that you have to actually understand what web design is all about, and then you'll be able to move forward and then go there. So now, so when you go ahead, you'll be able to understand how the web design actually has to do it and what it is all about. So now let's talk about a domain name. You need to recognize what your website means, and then you will be able to understand what it actually means. So let's talk about web design and then domain name. So now all the websites that I've just showed you, they actually have their names. I showed you Peaceful Marriage to Wendy, I showed you Multi Content Chamber, and all of that. Now those domain names were purchased. Now you need to buy a domain name. Where can you buy a domain name? You can buy a domain name from Bluehost, from Namecheap, from Bigger Layer, from Hostinger. Some of those domain names are sold in dollars, so you need to get between $10 to $15 to buy your domain name, depending on the TLD, the extension name. So those domain name, if it's a commercial website you are building, then you may buy a .com website. If you are buying a domain name for an organization, for a church, for a non-profit organization, then you will buy .org. And then if you're buying a specific domain name, maybe you can buy .io, .ai, and some other ones. You need to buy a domain name. You can also make money from domain name purchase. So if you have a very precious thing you want to do in the next few years, or someone that wants to do something precious in the next few years, you can buy that domain name so that very soon or later you can sell the domain name to them. So now it's very important that when you register your business with CAC, if you're in Nigeria, or the organization that register businesses in your country, you need to ensure that you buy your domain name. You need to do enough research to ensure that your domain name is simple. The domain name you are buying must be a simple one, something that is simple and easy to get, easy to understand, easy to know, easy to type, easy to remember like people, because that's the web address. When you do that, you're not going to have it as a web address that will take people to your website. Just simple, more or less like you have YouTube. Everybody knows what YouTube, and then you easily go to that website, and then you will get whatever you want to get. It must be simple. In fact, your domain name should not be more than 8 characters, or at most 10 characters. I mean 10 letters. Then you also avoid some domain name where you have to put hyphen and all of that. Those domain names may be obsolete, it may not be good. But if and then you are using a popular name, and then maybe you are sharing a popular name, more or less like somebody say he wants to buy facebook.com or face-book.com, you are going to be competing with, more or less like you have 1 naira, you are competing with someone that has 1 million. So the competition is going to be very high. So don't buy a domain name that is not reasonable. Now, if you want to host your website, what do you do? You can talk to me. If you want to build your website, I can host your website for you for free. You are that? Yes, I mean, although terms and conditions apply, but don't allow that to debar you or hinder you from talking to me about how to host your website. I can tell you how to help you host your website for free, or how to help you host your website for a cheaper price. Now, so what are the tools we use in web design? I told you we have HTML, you have Java, you have CSS. Those are just the basic ones. We have some other ones. We have Laravel and a host of other ones. Now, we need to have a database for you to be able to have a website, because the database is the back end of your website. Anything you are doing, you are having a structure, you want to be collecting people's data, you want people to contact you, you want to have an information, you need to know about database. And a common database management system that is normally used is MySQL. Now, because this course is all about building a website using a CMS. A CMS is a content management software, and that is the common one we're going to use is WordPress. WordPress was established first in 2003, and since then it has become so popular that people can now use it to build websites without having to code, without knowing the knowledge of coding. So, and that's what we're going to be talking about right now. How can you use it to build your website? Before I take you to WordPress, let me tell you the stages of web development. If you want to build a website, you need to gather information about your website. Now, if you want to build a website, let's say for example, you have a business and then you want to build a website about your business. Your business must have a business name, you must have something you are doing, you must have an address. Those are different data. So you gather data that can be processed into information. You must have a phone number of your business must have an address, your business must have what you're doing, your business will have a CEO, your business must have people that are working for you. There must be a flow of the information in your business. So you plan, what do you want to achieve in this website? Then you design it, more or less like an architect of your business. One of the greatest challenges I've had with people building websites is content writing. As content writers, we are the think tanks of business owners. We try to think for them. What is this person trying to put up online? Okay, I sell this, I make this, I want to make a blog, I want to be singing, I want to be talking, I want to reach out to people, I want to have an affiliate marketing website, I want to have a business website, I want to sell eggs on my website, I want to sell products on my website, I want to do this on my website. People have different things they want to use their website for. They want people to contact them, they are running services, they have a fashion design service, they have a graphic design service, they have whatever business service, they are even into videography, and they just want to have a website. Now let me also tell you that website is a little bit similar to landing pages. So maybe you have attended a training and somebody is telling you you need to have a landing page. What is a landing page? Just the way it is landing, an aeroplane landing. A landing page is a page where um a prospective buyer lands on your website. So if you are running an advert on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and then you put a page where the person will land, that page where the person will land must contain all the information that will be so attractive to catch the interest of the buyer. So you need to design a landing page when you are actually doing your web design and development. And then you need to do some coding on your website. Now, I want to let you know that if you are going to make so much money on web design, then you need to be able to adapt yourself to some forms of coding. If you go ahead and say, okay, I want to be building a website without coding, yes, you can do that. But if you want to go an advanced level and be able to get out of the crowd, then you must know how to code. You can start with HTML, and you can actually check on this channel. I have provided some websites where you can learn coding for free. So when you build your website, then you need to test it, you need to review it before launching, and every website must be maintained. So those are things you must do when you do web development. So right now, this is how the Spectaculous website in my server looks like, and this is where I will be able to go into the WordPress, where I'm going to install the WordPress. Now, if you don't have a server, you just go to WordPress. Some people will say, oh, I can have a free website now. Can't I have a free website? Yes, you can have a free website with WordPress. Let's say, for example, your name is Alexandra the blacksmith. If your name is Alexandra the blacksmith, I can see somebody smiling there. Okay, so if your name is Alexandra the blacksmith, and what you do is to write content on blacksmith, or you write content about agriculture, about pig raising, about egg raising, and all of that, and that's what you write, that's what you do, or you sell a product, or you are selling something. So you now want to have a free website. So you can go to wordpress.com, wordpress.org rather. You go to wordpress.org, and then right there you'll be able to create a WordPress, but you are going to have a subdomain. Actually, don't be deceived, that is a subdomain, it's not a domain. It's not be a full domain. So if you have Alexandra the coppersmith.wordpress.org, it is a subdomain. I've also tried it before in my primitive years when I knew nothing about web design. So don't be deceived, it is a subdomain. They will tell you, okay, we are going to give you an avenue for you to be able to enter your information, and when you enter your information, you will be able to do that. Let me tell you the business strategy behind that. They will give you a subdomain and be advertising to you continuously how you can get your domain, that they will buy your domain for you, and from there you continue. So if you want to use that route, no problem. Why not? If not, you want to use that avenue, so you can actually use that avenue to start the journey to your web design. But if you want to do it, ensure that you buy your own domain name. When you buy your own domain name, then you can now connect it into your hosting server. You must have an hosting server or an hosting application. I just told you. So you can use Bluehost. Just check the link in the description button below where you can get an account, Bluehost account, Namecheap account, and then you will be able to start off there, right there, for you to do your web design. Now, Bluehost can allow you to be able to buy a domain and also build your website, and you can use a CMS. Namecheap can also allow you to be able to buy a domain name and also build your website. In fact, Namecheap has what we call EasyWP that allows you to be able to host. Now, don't forget that when you are doing web hosting, you have to make payment. The payment may be monthly, the payment may be yearly. It is not free, so you may have to spend between $30 to $40 for you to be able to do your web hosting after buying your domain name between $10 to $15. Don't forget. So you have to do that so that your website can exist there. So when you do that and you have installed it, then you will be able to. I'm going to teach you shortly now if you want to follow me and you want to continue. Don't forget, at this point, you're getting so much value. Why have you not liked this video? Please kindly like this video and make as many comments as possible on this video. If you are watching this video as a group of persons, then ensure that you visit www.goodnewsinfotech.com. Good news is GOODNEWS. That's good news, then info tech all together.com. When you land on that website, it's going to take you to the YouTube channel where you find this video, and then you'll be able to follow on so that you can follow me as I will go now. Right now, I'm going to leave this dashboard and go to another dashboard where I'm going to be showing you the different steps, and I want you to follow me because the goal of this training is for you to be able to know how to build your own blog after this time out. So follow me as I go. So if you want to install a website on WordPress, that is, you have your server already and then you have been able to go to your dashboard and then you have installed it. Right now, how I came to Subtaculous is I came to Subtaculous from my cPanel. cPanel is like the settings page. You can find on this channel other videos and guides on how to be able to install your cPanel, and then you'll be able to go there like that. So you would be able to enter the information. That is after doing SSL registration. You need to do SSL registration. SSL is actually paid for. You need to pay for SSL. But if you have some other knowledge of web design, you'll be able to do that without having to make payment. So you can contact me if you have a problem with SSL, you have a website, and then you have not been able to install the SSL. So let's say, for example, this is maxempower.com, one of the websites on my server. You enter the information, you choose the version of the WordPress, and then you'll be able to enter the information of your website. So this website, the default name is going to be my blog, and then you enter the username and the password to your website. That's a padlock. Padlock to your website. You must ensure that you don't use an ambiguous password, or use a password that is very, very strong. How do you do strong password? Make sure you have letters, numbers, and characters, and not less than 15 characters altogether. So when you do that, you are going to select a theme. There are different themes that are available by WordPress that have been built. That theme is more or less like they have an architectural framework of how your website is going to look like. So depending on the type of website you are building, may it be a blog you are building, you have a template for it. If it's an e-commerce, you have a template for it. If it's a personality website you are building, you have a template for it. Whatever one you are building, you have a template for it. So when you select the template and then you hit the install button, it's going to take you through this interface I'm showing you right now, and it's going to reach the end, and then to tell you congratulations, the software was installed successfully. When you do that, then you'll be able to move forward with it. It will tell you this is the dashboard. Welcome to WordPress 6.0. This is 2022 and I'm recording this video right now. You're going to see WordPress 6.0 about the latest one. We have several versions coming up almost every month. So, and then you see some of the features that you have in the dashboard of your WordPress. So you can see default one, you have posts, media, pages, comment, appearance, plugins. Plugins are like the tools you use in a CMS, in a content management software. These tools allow you to make different things happen. Different things happen. Let me give you an instance. For example, you want to be able to make money and collect money from buyers on your website, and then you need a payment gateway. You can use payment gateways of Paystack or Flutterwave if you're in Nigeria, and then you are going to bring in the plugin into this website. Using the plugin, you add the plugin, and then there are some plugins that are paid for. You can get it now. I have a list of free themes that you can use. It is not every theme that can fit your website, so you need to please click the link in the description button of this video to contact me, so that I can give you some other themes that are free, or access to free themes and access to free plugins. Themes can be as expensive as $80, $100, more than that, depending on the complexity of the theme. and you can actually get a free theme that will help you to build your website. And I'm sure that you are not just learning this course to build your website alone, you want to also use it to build the website of other people. So these are examples of the 4 plugins that are there. You have the Akismet, Anti-Spam, LOW, Lightspeed Cache, and then a whole list of other ones like that. So now these are other things again. If you search for them, this is all-in-one WP migration that we normally use to move and copy website from one place to another. So you can use that and that will be able to help you do it right well there. So this is a list of some websites that I have available right on this server right now. You can see that there are actually plenty there. So I'm going to take you to one of them, and then this is a blog. This is blog of Good News Info Technologies, and you can see some pictures, and some other things that are there. How did we come here? How did we get to this level? So I'm going to log in now. I have logged in now to the back page of these website, Good News Info Technologies. I'm going to use it as an example for you. So I have clicked on all pages. Right here, actually, I have installed everything on this website. So I'm just going to show you what you need to do. How do you come to this level? I've told you how you can install WordPress, and then I've also told you how you can, when you install WordPress, how you can also install the plugins. Actually, I've told you how you can select your theme, or you can actually make a new theme to happen. So I have some of the pages. These are the web pages of this website. So to build a blog or to have a blog information, already I have a default blog. This website is actually a business website, but I have actually installed a blog aspect of it. So, and I have a lot of other pages that I have on this. So if, for example, now I want to actually make a post on the blog page, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to this blog. Now, you need to also know what we call a page editor. There are several page editors, but on this platform, I use Elementor, and I also use page loader, page viewer. So you can actually use Elementor, which is very easy for you as a starter. So I'm going to click on edit. Once I click on edit, it's going to take me to an interface where I'm going to work on it. You can see Elementor here. It is Elementor. So you say you are currently editing the page that shows your latest post. So this is the page that shows my latest post, and then I can go to this platform to do the edit. So I can edit this page with Elementor. I can edit this page with Elementor. So I'll go back again, and then I can add a new page to this. So right now, what I'm just going to do to you to show you is how I'm going to add a post. So I'm going to come to this post here, and then once I add a post, it's going to show on my blog post page. So I've clicked on add new, and then I have a lot of articles that I have here already, but for the purpose of this training, I'm just going to do a little copy and paste for you to be able to see. So I want to add a new page to this page here. I'm going to come up here and say add new. So I'm going to show you how all the properties of the new page is going to look like. I'm going to add a default picture for you to be able to see. So let me say introduction to web design, as a page, or as an information I want to add as the title of that blog post I want to make. Introduction to web design. That is what I want to do. So I'm going to also say edit with Elementor. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do say edit with Elementor. So it's going to take me to Elementor page. It's loading right now. So it's loading. So let's wait for it. It's loading. Wow, Elementor is loading. So it's going to show me the Elementor page. So before it loads, let me just have to take you to a place where I can copy the information that I need. So if, for example, I have this page, let's say this is what I want to put there, I'm going to copy it and then come back here. Elementor page is not loading so well. So Elementor page is not loading so well right now. So let me go to, let's wait for it and see if it's going to post it. So it's actually going to bring me an Elementor interface. Maybe network is trying to act up there. So but another thing again I can do is to Elementor allows you to do add and add page, edit it, and all of that. So this is what I've copied, and I've hyperlinked them, some of them, and backlinks. It's very, very important that you have what we call backlinks. Backlinks are information on your website that you have before. So let's say, for example, this is a website, this is Good News website, and I have this information here already. I'm going to copy the URL here because I want to have a backlink. Backlink is more or less like something that will keep referring people back to that website. So this is what I have. So let's say our HTML or WordPress based solution. So let's say I want people to go to it. I'm going to click on it and come to this insert or edit link. I'm going to paste it there, and then it's going to go. So anybody coming to this website can also go back, and this will be a backlink for it. It's going to be a backlink for it. So this is that information about it. So I can actually choose a template. Let's say I want it to be on the footing, or I want it to be on Elementor Canva. Let me want it to be Elementor full width. I'm going to select a picture image. That is the image that is going to come up on it. Now on this image section, I already have some images that are there already that I've installed on it. So but if you are adding a new image, you can just come to a profile to take you to where you have uploaded the image on your own page, and then you will be able to go from there. So let me just pick an image that might resonate with what I have written there, and then okay, so let me go with this image now, and then select this image as the image I want to be there. So this is the image I want to be there. This is the publish button. So I'm just going to check the information I want to put there. So this is just a small information, short information that I have there. So let's say I have some other things. This is the website, this is Good News website, this is the blog, this is the home page, this is the services page. So let me do another backlink again. Load, and then I'm going to show you there, show you there. So once it's uploaded, this is what you have there. So let's say, for example, this digital marketing page, I want to promote it. I want to promote this services page. Let me just say services page, and then copy it, and then go back again. I want to create another backlink. So if this is the information I want to put a link on, I'm doing hyperlinking. So I'm just going to insert it again. I hope you're following me. So I've inserted it again, and then I'm doing like that. So I can just click on publish. Now there are some other things that we need to do in the next phase of this class. I'm going to show you. This is actually an SEO plugin that I put here. This is an SEO plugin that will allow this page to rank on Google, so that when you search for it on Google, or you're searching for anything about web design, it will be able to come up first to you. So this is what we use for the as plugin for it. So, and it's telling me that the AIO SEO score of this page is still 0/100. So I need to do a lot of things to be able to ensure it goes. So let me put web design as a focus here, as a focus phrase. Let's say web design as a focus phrase. Okay, so web design as a focus phrase, and then let me actually do a little copy and paste for you, so that we will be able to have that on the information. So let's say this is what we want to have. So I've just been able to do a little copying. So I'm going to go back to where I am before. So and then I'm going to add it to it, so that the page will make some little senses. So so I've done a little pasting right now, and say a website. Let me say a website. So what is showing me here is I have an application that allows me to do autocorrect. We call that application Grammarly. So I'm using Grammarly, that's why. So the Grammarly will help me to be able to put up all the information that I've done, all the text, my grammar and everything, and it's going to make it. Now I have a category. When you are doing blogging, you must have categories for whatever you're doing. So for all the different blog posts. So let's say the category is on web design. Already I've created the category. If you want to create a category, you come to add category here. You come to add category here, and then I want it to be in a standard format. You can choose the format. Let me add a tag. so that when anybody is searching for it and they add search for the tag, it's going to come up. So let's say this is it. So let me just say a web is a collection of related web pages or digital assets reviewed highly responsive and user friendly websites. We train people on digital marketing. I will be enjoying it. Web design, let's say online course creation. Online course creation. So that is what we say we do. So I'm going to put a full stop now there. So online course creation. So now I'm going to publish it. So let me publish it right now. Publish it right now. So it's publishing right there. So now I've been able to do this blog post. So it's saying post publish. So now let me just go to the page and then show you the post we just published now. View post, and then now another thing again I can tell you is that I can edit it here. I can edit it showing the name. Let's say the name I want to have it is that I want it to be build your website. That's the name I want it to have, the URL extension name, the website. That's the custom URL name I want to have. I'm going to say okay. So to build your website, so that also I can also edit it in Elementor. Don't forget, I can edit it in Elementor, and then that's how we go. So now I'm going to log into another website right now where I use another page builder for it. So I'm going to use I'm going to come to which one should I use for you now? So let me use let me use another one. I'm going to use another one for you. Let me use Matthew Campaign Chamber for you so that you can see the page builder that I use for Matthew Campaign Chamber. So now, before the website completely load, I'm going to show you the front end of Matthew Campaign Chamber. Now, so you see smile.oh, this is it. This is how the website looks like. I think it's beautiful and good to behold here. So you see it, and it's just a simple website, and then something you can also do. So these are the testimonials of this website. So I think it has finally loaded. So we can come here. So now for this one, we use what we call a page layer. Page layer was the content management setup plugin that I use with the page layer. So let me go to the pages right now and then show you the pages and then try to do a little adjustment. This website is owned by one of our clients. So this is the blog post page. Every post I make will come here. So if I want to make a new post again, I'm going to come to the post here. This is the post showing me all the posts I've made here, all the blog posts I've made, and then I am going to see. So this is, let's say, the ID, but the real name. So I'll just say edit it. The other time we use edit using Elementor. This one we can say edit using page layer. So it's going to load. Page layer seems to be faster, but for starters, you may not consider page layer. But if it's good for you, then you go. Now you see the difference between the other one we use. The interface we used the other time, we use Elementor, we use the interface of WordPress. So right now, this is the information that I want to post here on this page, and these are the properties of that. I can make the visibility of it to be unpublished or to make it private. So I can go to the options and then try to do some other adjustment. Let's say this ad working and some other things. I want to edit it, so I can come to edit here. Once I click the edit button, it's going to bring an interface for me to be able to make it bold, italicize it, add hyperlink, and do a lot of other things. So I'm going to close it. I will not update it. But if you are done with it, you can click on this green update button here. So I'm not going to update it. I'm just going to allow it to remain like that. So this is what we're going to do when you want to make a blog post. When you want to make a blog post, so that's what you're going to do when you want to make a blog post. Don't forget all the things we have learned today. If you want to do web development, you must do information gathering, planning, you design it, you do content writing and assembly, then you need to have coding experience, either little or large coding experience. Then you need to test the website to see how it works on the front end. What we have just done, I showed you the front end of some website, I also showed you the back end of some website, and then you need to do regular maintenance. What does maintenance mean? You need to remove bugs, that is all the errors that are there. Maybe there are some pages that are not linking very well, it's not opening, you have not done SSL, or you've not done some other things, then you need to ensure you do. You need to ensure your website is constantly on. If it is down, you need to contact your host server where your website is being hosted. You need to contact them so that they're able to bring it up again. When your subscription is expired on the website, then the website goes off. If your domain name is also expired, then your website goes off. So thank you very much for learning from me today. Watch out for part 3 of this video on this channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do ensure that you subscribe to this channel. The subscription button does not bite. Click on the subscription button now. Click on the subscription button now. Bye. See you next time.